G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Jawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're back in our Clock Tower series, coming into day 14. The sun is rising on another Horde night, although I suppose the sun is rising to set into another Horde night. That's probably more applicable, but I have a matter of hours before the zombie Horde show up, and in a surprise to absolutely no one, I'm not prepared at all. Once again, I've left everything to the very last minutes, but at least I have a plan in mind. There is the morning chimes, so hopefully the world is a little more forgiving than it was only a couple of seconds ago. I love this world though. This feels like a world that would exist, and I am frothing it and already well attached to my base. Ready to get downstairs nice and quickly and continue upgrading my base. I spent most of last night destroying all the stuff around here. I've patched up this wall here so it's now concreted and secure. I've patched up that wall so it's concreted and secure. I need to do that one, and then I need to build the base that I have in my head in this gap here. This is where it's all gonna go down. Either me or the zombie hordes, and not in a good way either. It's just gonna take a lot of time for me to break down these hoops. If you missed yesterday, all I'm doing at the moment is just breaking down the center line of hoops, because that's where the zombies mostly hit. That's where they do their calculation of how quickly they can break through a wall. So I get rid of these and replace it with a solid concrete block. That's gonna give me the best effect of keeping them out. So that's what I'm gonna be aiming for. Starting to drizzle a little bit. It's alright, you can dampen me noggin, but you can't dampen me hopes and dreams. We're almost done, and help has finally showed up. Do you want to get the last block there for me, bud? There we go, look, we can tag team it. I'll go you. Yep, you, then me, then you, then me, then see you bloody later. Give me my stamina back. Thank you very much. Ooh, and some extra gubbins as well. Thank you for the dog food. That's going to help me learn some things later on. This is now all nice and empty, so I can immediately close you back up again. And in fact, for this little bit over here, copy shape, no, copy rotation, that one, chuck it in like that. I don't think this bit here needs to be concrete. I'll save the resources for that for somewhere else, which means I may have done it wrong. No, I didn't make a concrete over there. Oh, look at that. Good by me. I just want to make sure that the blocks above those hoops to the left are nice and strong in case zombies try and get through. Because this isn't making me feel confident having this down here. If I have the time at some point, I'll try and get rid of them too. In fact, just because I don't want this one little gap hanging out here, a couple of minutes invested of my time to get rid of this little hoop here, replace it with a solid block, and pretend it was never there to start with. That should be fine. God, I hope today goes well. This entire series hinges on me building properly today, and given my past track record of being a galah almost every time, doesn't instill me with an especially large amount of confidence. Let's start building. This is the blueprint just to my base. I know that that level there, that window, is where I want to be fighting from, purely because it's high enough up off the ground that the zombies should take the path I build for them, rather than thinking they can just like tear down the clock tower and get to me another way. So that's how high I want it to be. It's a little bit higher than this window here. It is going to mean I'm going to have to get rid of the door and like these stairs in here too. Maybe even just like clog it up with concrete or something and make sure that's not a viable option for them. So what I want to have a way. The main issue that I have at the moment is kind of like with the Horde Every Night series, is I need the zombies to get the shit out of the way when they're either on their backs or dead. The main issue being, if I knock down a zombie and they're just lying there having a kip before they're actually dead, they block the path for the zombies coming up behind them, which I don't want to happen. So instead, how about if I go, okay, how about if I go like this? Give me you, give me basic shapes, we'll go half block, we'll stick you on that side, and on either side of you, let's get Wedgie Boy, stick on face, that way and that way. This must be a good idea because the storm clouds are clearing. The gods are telling me to keep on going with it. I'm not sure it's actually a reliable source of information, but I'm gonna claim it anyway. Get rid of you. And kind of go like this. I did say yesterday that I wanted it to be a combination of the Extinction Base and Silent Hill. So the Extinction Base had a pit behind where I was fighting to knock the zombies into. That should work pretty well. Yeah, I think that's okay. In fact, if I just get rid of these blocks and connect it up to them, yeah, that should be fine. That should be really bloody good. Need to get rid of these things though. I've got rid of the hoops, which was the first major obstacle for me, but I need to get rid of all this stuff up here as well. And instead of breaking down each block individually, which I had to do for the ones already attached to the ground, but these ones being up in the sky, if I just break down the pole and then the ramp block above it, in fact, the ramp blocks and the poles aren't actually connected, so I have to get rid of all of it anyway. If I just break the ones that are anchoring on either side, it'll mean that I'll be able to get through here much, much quicker. Don't need to break down every single one. It's all about playing smarter, not harder. Almost done. Nice and easy. Then these blocks are way easier to break than the big boys. So they're 200 health, not 1500. And actually, I might actually get more sand and stone from doing it this way than I would if I was breaking down the blocks the way they're supposed to be broken down. Little side perk, just like rescuing Princess Fiona. Occasionally, you get some perks. Day 14 has turned red, so there's definitely a horde coming tonight. So, starting to pucker up just a little bit. There we go. And now finally, after all my hard work to plug up this place, I've now, unplugged it and it's all open for business once again. That's alright though, the only business being traded here is the business of death. That's all looking schmick. Now do I narrow off the opening even more to line up with that, or do I extend it out to match up to the pillar here? Ooh, I don't know. Or actually, maybe I'll put like a pillar in the middle? I think if I put a pillar in the middle and also put like a little winglet out just to connect it to the pillars here to get like some extra support going on, that might be the best option for me. We'll go like that. And I'll actually build out from here because otherwise I might have a collapse, which I'm not super enthusiastic about. Go like that. I know I've collapsed some things already, but only when I actually wanted it to. Get across to them. Is this going to be enough, do you think? I might need to make like an extra platform up the top here because I want to build some stairs out on the road out here. So they come up the stairs and charge over here to get to me. And I can sit in like a little bunker here and just swing to my heart's content. That's the plan. That's the dream. This should be a melee capable base. I'm not sure how that's going to work in Alpha 20. The last time I tried one of these kind of things was back in Extinction at the start of Alpha 19. So it may not work as wonderfully anymore, but I think it's worth a shot. I actually think that this bit here, this doesn't stick out quite far enough for me. So I'll go like that, give myself some extra fighting room back there. Because if I'm going to be chucking some mollies or something, and as we know, I'm pretty shithouse at chucking a molly or two, I'm going to need some extra room to back up. I need my half block, there you are. I love the new block system, it's bloody lovely. Shift R gives me the menu quicker. Need to remember that. Chuck you like that. And that should work fine. I can't put a block in here because that little sliver there is taking up the space. But that should work okay. Yeah. Alright, nice. So that's all supported and all lovely. All I need now is to put in a couple of... Look at that, it's a wonderful looking T. Put in a couple of stairs for the mups to get up the top. And then the framework's there, all that's left is for me to actually build the thing. I'm a little nervous about how this thing's actually supported. So before I get too distracted, let's get out of that menu and just go like archway I'm looking for like a 2 meter arch, I think. Plate arch, no, that's a 5 meter arch. Where's my 2 meters at? 3 meter arch full? What are you? That's 1 block? I mean, okay, that's really interesting and really fun. Now I kind of want to get rid of the pillar and chuck in some arches just for the bloody sake of it. Or I could go that 5 meter arch. If it's like this, it should be supported by those, so it should be fine. Let's go like that. Let's get that 5 meter bad boy just for funsies. No, not you. Maybe if I search arch again, that one. Alright, it's gonna take some doing, but I reckon I can get it done. Give me that. That's not the starting block, though. I think that's the middle one. Yeah, it is too. Okay, fair enough then. Then what's the difference between that and this one then? Ah, I see. You go like that. You go like that. And then that there should be the last piece of the puzzle. Yeah. Oh, but it does block up some of the space. As much as I want to have this juicy looking arch here, I might go back to how it was. It's all trial and error here. There we go, that looks a bit nicer. I will eventually get rid of that block there and chuck in a full block so it looks a little bit better. What's the time? 10 a.m. All right, stop faffing about with different block shapes, Josh, and build. Ooh, build what you need to. Oh, it's the line. It's the line. The line on the road is taking up the spot. Okay, well, I don't want to build it right next to my wall, so I want to build the stairs a little bit further out. Out here, or to do. I'm going to need so much concrete. So much bloody concrete. But all of my past builds of making sure I'm upgrading the weakest parts of buildings is going to come into play. Give me a ramp block. Stick you to that side. Just looks a little bit better like that, I think. You're trying to keep the zombies out of the way of the more important things. Oh boy. This could go lopsided very quickly. I didn't anticipate it being this big of a build. I thought I'd have like the stairway up, maybe just like where the walls are kind of thing, but it's expanded a little bit more. Oh, I'm not sure about it anymore. I'm really not sure about it anymore. I'm hoping that'll be enough to get them up and in. I've got a staircase on both sides, so I've got some redundancy in mind, which is good. But I think over here is where I should be focusing most of my building efforts. We'll go like that, and we'll go like that. Because I need to build myself a little bunker in the middle there to keep me safe. I need to build this first, because this is where the concrete really needs to be. Oh, shit. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the stairs like I'm a brainless zombie instead of just a brainless muppet. Go like that and build it 3 high on both sides. That looks good. And then what I want is to not be hungry, but to also grab these things. Now, this is the thing that I found in the farm the other day that looked like it was going to work out really well for me. So I'll chuck them into place and see how it goes. We'll go like that. We'll keep that same rotation. Do I want it in the middle? The ones at the farm had a block in the middle. But I think this should be alright. We'll go like that. And in fact, I'll go all the way up to the tippy top like that. Like there and there. Because that gives me more than enough space to swing through. They can probably swing through just as easily. But I built myself some extra space at the back here. In fact, can I go like this? That's not a bad idea. We'll go double defenses because then I don't want to put too much in though. In fact, I'll take those ones back. So the trick here is to not have too many blocks between me and the zombies so they decide to go and break through the walls instead. But if I have some extra barricades just there, at least then I can't get too close. It'll be like a built-in restraint for me and my stupidity as opposed to the zombies. Just keeps me back a little bit so I can swing. I know that's the range I've got, but it'll hopefully keep me out of harm's way. Building in like foolproofness for a fool. I think as a base, this looks really good. But what I am going to do, because I don't like the aesthetics of this little bit over here, and as I always talk about, aesthetics matter. You can't be out here building trash bases in the apocalypse. It's no excuse if the world's ending, you know? You're still going to make it look kind of nice. Oh, do I want that though? I like the rounded edges, like giving it a bit more personality, but it might mean that it might see that as an option to kind of get up on the walls. But I guess if they go up there, they're only going into the part of the horde base I want them to be at anyway. So, alright, that works fine. I'll go to this side, chuck another block there and there to make sure you're held in place. Go like that. Bonza, mate, I think that's about good. Yeah, nah, sick. Yeah, nah, sick. So now I just need to upgrade some stuff. I've got not a lot of concrete left over. But I do have lots of cobble. So if all of this is cobble, but the bunker bit is concrete, and maybe even like the support block there, and maybe down the bottom here as well in case some zombies do get rather upset with me, that should do the trick for me, I think. Oh, it's a gamble. It's a bloody gamble, and I'm gambling my entire life on it. In the same vein as when I put those ramp blocks on top of the wall, I want my bit of bunker over here to look lovely as well. That's the right block there, so it all looks like it makes sense. Give you a cheeky upgrade, so I've got concrete being supported by concrete. That seems like a reasonably important thing to be doing. All the way up like that. I can take you back again. Do the same on this side before I forget. So, hang on. You should be supported by those. That should be fine. I can take both of you. Nope, wrong way. You need to go like that. There we go. And turn you back into the regular ramp. That one. Nope. And go on face. Go like that. Nice. Nice, nice. It's all supported. It's all lovely. I'm burning through my concrete pretty quickly, but I did get a level up, actually, from upgrading things. What's going to be the most important thing here? Maybe, like, I mean, minus 69 would have helped in breaking down the walls a second ago. Pummel Pete? Yeah, definitely Pummel Pete. If I'm going to be building this thing and try and melee my way through a horde, I'm going to need Pummel Pete. The thing I am a little bit worried about with this is, I mean, I'm fighting from my clock tower, which doesn't really seem like a great idea, given there's cops that are going to be spewing kebabs at me, like, I mean, probably at 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm being honest as well. And that's going to do some damage to my tower. So I'm going to have to remember to go back and make sure that my tower is as good to go as possible after every horde, because a couple of errant shots from a Barfy boy is going to give me some issues. Should still stand though. I'm not worried about it collapsing as such, just looking ugly. Upgrade all of you guys. There we go. So as long as this bit's done, I can fix up the bunker. I need a roof for vultures, but I can get to that in a second. That's less important than the rest of this stuff. Upgrade these. I'll upgrade the blocks I'm standing on just here as well, and then the supports, and then I suppose it's just free reign to upgrade as much as I can to cobble, because I am burning through my concrete supplies. Only the most important bits need to be concrete. That looks pretty good. I need to figure out a way for me to be able to get in and out of my base after I've plugged up the doorway downstairs, which actually should be probably the next step after I've upgraded you, because you're very important to my future survival. So yeah, once I've clogged up the doorway downstairs, how do I get into my house anymore? I didn't really think that through, I don't think. Make sure you're concrete, because you're important. I'm out of steel, but I'm not upgraded to steel anyway. Everything up to concrete, please. You guys are probably pretty important, but you're kind of out of harm's way, so I'll just go to cobble on you for now. I don't think I have the time left in the day to break down those stairs in the central column to stop them pathing up there, so that might be a bit dicey. You're nice and secure. These things need to be probably concrete as well, actually. But I'll start with cobble just for the moment. Ooh, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. I can hear... Yeah, g'day bud, how you doing? Hey, do you want to do me a favor and just test this real quick? I'm gonna run inside, try not to use the door, please. I promise you it's not worthwhile. Up to here. I can hear beating on something, but it's not him, it's someone out there. Here we go. Oh, that gives me the fizz a little bit. That's tingling me giblets. Come on. Come this way, even though it's just wood frames at the moment, this is kind of proof of concept. So you're gonna dawdle and waddle your way all the way over here. Someone else's map, that's alright. Perfect. Absolutely bleeding perfect. I can get out quickly that way as well. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude, that works a treat! All the stairs out the front are cobble. I'll upgrade these ones here too. So all that's left is for me to cobbleize. That's definitely not a word, but for me to cobbleize the top platform bit where the zombies are going to be. And then we're pretty much good. And for the most part, all I'm putting up to cobble for is just for some errant accidental swings. The zombies might take a swing at each other because they might get trapped or who knows what. I just need to be strong enough to handle a couple of, you know, clips and nudges and budges, and then basically we're pretty much fine. I should make the stairs concrete, I think, if the stairs break. I always talk about how you should be upgrading the weakest parts of your horde base to be the strongest they can be. Whatever the strongest material you have access to should be what the weakest part and most integral part of your horde base should be. So if I make the stairs concrete, that should be what's the strongest I can make right now. That should mean that if zombies get or put into destroy anything mode or whatever, they're not going to break the pathing for the rest of the zombies and make them break down my walls instead. Because there's no fallback anymore. If this thing fails, I die. It's really all or nothing. Last couple of blocks getting upgraded here. I did make a right mug of myself and accidentally upgrade that block one too many times. So for the sake of symmetricality, we need to have them done on both sides. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't like how this looks because it's looking a little bit open and I kind of want it to match. So copy shape, copy rotation. In fact, no, don't copy rotation. Stick on face. Stick you there, and then copy that rotation as, copy that shape as well. There we go. Because now it looks like it matches. You know, it's the same on both sides. Gotta have that aesthetics down pat. And maybe here just to murder zombies, but you gotta do it in style like your Buzz falling off a toy car. Nice. Shit, yeah. Okay. Oh jeez, it's 4 o'clock already. How much more concrete do I have? Not much. Enough for 40 more blocks. If I upgrade you guys up to, I think, that one there. I don't need to do all the way up, just like the main ones down here. Because if the other ones get broken, it's still supported by concrete. So that should hopefully get me through up to there. It wasn't 40 more blocks, I lied. It was not nearly that many. Is it 10 per pop? No, that is 40 more blocks. Don't doubt yourself, Josh, you're fine. I may be doing this early, but I think I need to. It seems about the right time. Getting rid of the door. I don't have a way in and out of my horde base right now, but I don't really have a great option for it. How strong are you? Oh, you're so bloody strong. I might have a solution. I might have a solution because the time charges, yes, they're good for opening things, but they're also good for just doing damage to shit. And I've got a couple of them. Give me you. This might be a better way. Rather than slugging it out like a coal miner, let's go full Snow White and gives our dwarves some explosives. Here. Does this work? This might be a waste of a time charge, but it's worth it to see. There we go. Why? Why didn't that work? It's a fucking bomb. Block damage, 3,000. That's a fucking lie, apparently. God damn it. I'm actually not too far away from the next level up, so I might even quickly go and try and do some more building and upgrades up here. Purely so that I can get a level up and spend that point on -69, and that should work out better for me. I'm gonna go all the way along to there with just some solid blocks. That'll be fine. How much more do I need to upgrade you guys? I think you guys will just be cobble though, because you're just going up against vultures. You do give me a pretty good chunk of XP too. I might be able to get there. I just need that next level of -69 so I can break down the stairs a bit easier. Otherwise I'm going to be here all year. One more block or to do it. Oh, I'm very bloody close. Almost made it all the way up there. Can I even, hang on, can I, how do I do this? How do I get up on top of this place so I can do some more repairs? We'll go like that and like that. Get away all the way up here. Give me my ramp blocks. Did you not give me ramp blocks? Ramp block, there you go. Chuck you in like that. I can't go all the way to the side because the little skirting's there. That should be enough though, right? No, not quite. The bar's lying to me. There we go. 1 skill point to spend. Put it straight into -69. May as well finish upgrading you guys while I'm here as well, so don't forget about it. And maybe even just some like spikes or something up here will be enough to keep the vultures away. Shouldn't have too many issues for a day 14 horde, but definitely don't want to underestimate it. Oh god, it's already 5:30. Come on me! I'm still annoyed about that time charge not working. It says block damage 3,000. That's like a more like precise version of dynamite. I don't want to dynamite my entire building. A precise shaped charge, a little bit of sticky C4 to get rid of this is all I wanted. My hopes and dreams were up and then shattered in about the same amount of time as the bomb took to tick down and explode. There we go, that one's gone. You get rid of this one too. Damn it, it would be so much better, so much quicker too. It's just ticked over 6 o'clock, which means the lightning and thunder is about to kick off. 4 hours to go until the horde, there it is, until the horde shows up. And I should have time. Like, the base is basically done. That's only 1,000, should be able to get through that nice and quickly. The base is basically done. I just need to make sure they're pathing the way I want them to. I did kind of want, the end goal here is to eventually, I'll show you, is to build like a wall kind of out like this on both sides. So if they do fall through that gap and they're not dead, they can't get into the rest of it. But if I block up this, they weren't going to go up the tower anyway, so the only way for them to go is back out there. But I want to separate that from where the horde is going to be to keep all my gardens out here kind of nice so I can grow some crops or live a better life in my lovely manicured garden like I'm a freaking elite old French dude. You're super strong, so instead of breaking you down, I'm going to go like that and like that. And just turn all of these into 5,000 health concrete blocks. This needs to be super strong. I know it might seem like a waste of materials, but if I cloggle this up down here, then no zombie in their right zombified mind should try and get in here. I'm taking advantage of those stairs being super strong, because basically, if they're there already, they're a block that the zombies have to break through. It was just the ones down the bottom that were actually usable stairs by that I had to get rid of. That's now done. Chuck you guys in like that and keep on upgrading. I've got, yeah, no, we're good. I've got the concrete to spare. Just gonna make sure I plug up the doorway as well, so there's really no way for them to get in. After I'm done with that, I'll do a little skirt around and see if I can upgrade the walls of the clock tower at that level a bit more. I can't go up, that's good. One there, upgrade you, and then just fill in the doorway. I am gonna need some more frames though, only like 50. And there you go, clog up the doorway. I'm gonna leave the little like alcove around it, so like kind of like preserving the frontage of an old building, like the heritage of it, keeping the oh, what's the word for it? Not the video. What's the word? Fucking Jesus. They're like the front part of a building that faces the streets. I don't know. Someone tell me what the word for that is, because I can't bloody remember it. Anyway, like keeping that to preserve the history. That's what the doorway is there, but it's no longer in use. It's also no longer a way for me to get inside. Yeah, okay. I need to make these concrete as well. And probably all the way around, actually, because it's at that nice zombie beating height that I don't want them to be able to get to. Go this side as well. Just make sure, like, at that height, the trim on the side I'm not too worried about. Just on the insides. Gotta turn this building into looking like it's the bloody wall of Istanbul with different layers of materials. But it should stand up to the challenge, just like the walls did. I did actually just run out of concrete mix right as I did the walls on that side. This side's not as important because the doorway's here and I can't get in anyway. But that should make this as strong as I can make it. That's a very efficient use of concrete by me, actually. Usually I'm faffing about making terrible decisions, but that time I allocated my resources in the best way I could, and I stand by it. But there's one more thing I need to do. As we've discovered a lot of times in the past, the zombies do love to ride each other's heads. So I'm going to put a little slopey bit up the top, so if they do start jumping on top of each other, they're not really going to get anywhere. Yeah, I'll just go like that. That's okay. It's going to look a little bit funny from the other side, but more importantly, the function of this is going to be preserved. So if they start climbing each other, just like World War Z, they'll just bonk their noggins, get pushed back this way, and fall back down into the hole. That should keep me much safer. A small little addition, but a very important addition. Now that I've done all that, I need a way into my own bloody base. We'll go like that, and just get up here real quick, because I'm currently cranking out some spiky boys. We'll line you all up along here. This is my main anti-vulture defenses, and it worked well enough for me in Horde every night, so it should work here. We can go all the way, actually, up to the frontage, just like that. In fact, give me, I can't make any more, actually, I've run out of wood. I was gonna say give me 2 more so I can put them on the wings over there, but that's okay. I don't think they'd be able to make it through here. I wouldn't think so. In fact, it's not even a full block, so no matter they can try and path through it. Drop down to them, grab you guys back again, back into this window. I really do just need to find a way to have some sort of access point for me. Although, to be honest, if I just went like, hang on a bloody second. If I go like you, and I go like that, and like that, I guess. It's not clean, it's not pretty, but it will get me in, and it's high enough up off the ground that the zombies won't try and use it. That should work. That should work fine. Although I don't like that one. Can I go like that? Yeah, there we go. It's a bit of a jump, but it's going to work for me. I want to quickly crank out a little bit more concrete if I can. That's going to take about 2 minutes. I'm also making an iron door for downstairs. It's also going to take about 2 minutes. Right, what do I actually need to take with me for tonight? What's actually important? I've got a little bit of time to sort my life out, which is unusual, but we'll give you an opportunity just to make sure I'm right as rain. Repair all of you. I'll take the repair kits with me. I'll take the forged iron because that'll come in handy. I'll put you guys away. I need ammo. I need my skull crushers candy. I need my coffees for stamina regen. Did I have skull crushers in here somewhere, or have I not been buying them? Have I not been buying skull crushers? I thought I had been. Are they in here instead? No, where the shit are they? Don't know, but I will take that pistol. I'll grab that learning elixir. I'll take some casts, first aid kits. I got my first aid bandos already. Got my repair tools, so that's fine. I'm not sure there's much else I really actually desperately need. I'm annoyed that I didn't buy myself some skull crushers at some point. I'll have to keep that in mind for later. I didn't really plan on having a base like this until just the other day, so I haven't really been preparing especially well for it. Got lots of ammo. I might need a couple more repair kits, actually. Give me you. I've already got the iron on me. Repair kits make me like 4, I suppose. That'll use most of my duct tape, but that's fine. You can go back into there. So I got ammo. I've got Molotovs. I've got a door. I've got more ammo, food, drink, repair materials, sand and stuff can go away. That can go too. I think that's about it. I think that's about all I can ask for. Got half an hour left to go. In fact, what I do actually need, give me you and you. Let's go storage, make one of you, because I need somewhere to stash my everyday gubs. Let's grab this door and just chuck you down like there. Bit of a gap at the top, I suppose then, you know, I could sit up here and pepper through should I needed to, but that'll be okay. Give me you. You don't quite fit in that gap, which is a little bit frustrating. Maybe I can just chuck you over there. That's kind of actually the entry point, like, in and out of the base now. Oh, actually, let's go down there. That'll do. That'll be fine. Let's put the arrows in. I'll put my everyday gubs in there so I can find them later. My tools as well. This stuff can stay with me. Let's put the bow in it, actually. I'm not really anticipating using the bow. Okay, is there anything that I'm missing? I don't really think so. I think I'm basically good to go. Molotovs can go down to there in case I need them. Medical supplies at the bottom as well in case I need those too. Food and drink. Oh, I wanted to chuck... Oh, it's too late. I wanted to chuck a torch out there so I could see a bit easier, but it's too late for that now. Can I reach? Not quite. Not quite. Well, instead, just go there or something so I can see a little bit easier. Oh, yep. Here comes the horde. Now is the time. I could make myself a better baseball bat, actually, but I ran out of materials for that. Alright, well, let's get it cracking. So far, so good. They're all coming up the way. The sense of relief when they part the way I want them to is indescribable. Catch you later. Down you go. That's why I wanted that hole back there. So he has to start his journey all over again. I may not be able to kill him first drop, but if I do, I get my stamina back. This will be fine. As long as I get out of there, destroy everything mode in time to go back to the stairs. Yeah, there you go. We'll be alright. But eventually, when I can hit him harder and kill him on the first swing as a shit shot, that's going to work even better for me. Ooh, and I get juicy loot too. Thank you very much. Alright, this is a bit ridiculous. There goes a doggo. So these .025 pillars are better, much better than the old Hoopy boys I used to use. We found the better replacements. Oh man, get wrecked. Oh shit, get wrecked everybody. Probably should have been drinking my learning elixir to start with, but it's okay, only lasts for 5 minutes anyway. I'll still get plenty of experience out of this, don't you bloody worry about it. Oh, I'm on the warpath. I'm on the bloody warpath. Oh, oh, you bitch. She dodged it and almost made it through. Not having it though, love. Get the shit out of me bunker and get the shit on me stick. Boom! Get out of here! This base is kind of just like the Extinction Base Mark II. Like, it is still a combination of the Silent Hill base. Oi! What the shit are you doing, Jigglypuff? Get the shit off me floorboards. That's what I got the guns for a little bit of range. Yeah, it really is just like the Extinction Base Mark II. A better, improved version of what I had before. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's working well. It's using lessons we've learned in the past to make something even better. And so far, it's working a bloody treat. Sit you down. Sit you down too. I get my stamina back for every murder I participate in. And I love every one of them. There's a zombie down there who's in destroy everything mode. Oh, shot you in the kneecap. Sorry about that. As long as I'm protecting the more important parts of the base actively like that, we should be fine. We know that the destroy everything mode is way... Oh, gee, sorry about that, bud. Is way too overpowered at the moment. So if I can avoid that, well, the more I can avoid that, the better it's going to be. Let's just stick with melee for the moment. Try and conserve the ammo for when we really need it. Because shit might kick off yet. If I can stay with just baseball bats at the moment, we'll be fine. Bonds made another level up as well. I'll spend that at the end of the night. But we're getting the experience. We're getting our murder on. Man, thank God blood doesn't stay in the ground. This entire world will be red at this point. In fact, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like that. Lob you out there so they're all burning as they're running through. Save an ammo, but use Molotovs. I probably should have checked if I can throw a molly through there before I lit a fuse, but sure enough, we bloody can. You can ignore the burning boys for the most part because they will eventually die on their own accord. Can you move, please? I'm trying to throw some very precarious gubbins around. And if you're going to stick your schnoz right in my way, that's going to cause me some issues. Take that. That'll just leave that burning for a while, so the rest of the mobs who make their way up will get set on fire. That's why I like the Molotovs more than the pipe bombs. Still going really well. Oh, that was very close. I copped a zombie in the face. I might have overshot that, panicking about Shaquille O'Zombie Neal coming over to swat it out of the sky like LeBron on a chase down. But it's alright. Got them all out there. Mups are on fire. Let's do it again. Go like that. Oh, God, what's happened again? I'm trying not to power it up too much because it takes too long. Also trying to remember to scroll up to go the reverse way through the hotbar rather than going the long way, which works out pretty well. They're all very slow, but also now very dead. This is working a peach. This is working a bloody peach. We've got no Muppets coming in the sideway. No one beating on the door behind us either. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. They're coming to us, and I'm the one having a buffet. I'm not sure if I'm just doing a really good job of murdering these gooses or if the base is working better than I thought it does. Oh, okay, you're taking a swing. Yeah, there we go. All right, there's still a couple of swings being taken. That's fine. I just wanted to test that because, ooh, you got absolutely spattered. Not just decapitated, literally spattered all over the place. Oh, a bit of lag. There's probably some other Muppets coming in. That's fine. Probably about due for another Molotov. I think I just heard a vulture up the top. Throw you out there. Didn't quite make it because Loza almost blocked it, but it will set fire to the Muppets coming in behind. I really like how the Molotovs like lay down like a persistent trap. If the burns on the ground lasted longer, it'd be even better. But being able to like block off a passage and say that everyone who comes through there just gets to die, so good. I'm gonna start rolling with the shotty just because I do have the bat and it's working really well, but I've got plentiful shotgun ammo, so may as well take advantage of that. Hit you from range. Didn't quite get the doubler. There we go. I mean, I still have the bat to... No, that's silly. Still have the bat to fall back on should I need to. But, you know, even though I'm armed to the teeth, these teeth still preside in the face of a mup, so can't rely on it too much. The bat is just taking names, though. So good. So good. I wish that the steel club was as satisfying to use as the Bayball bat is. It's just not. I only ever use the steel club because it's just so much better than the rest of the clubs. But I don't know, there's something about the baseball bat that just tickles you in a way that the steel club doesn't. It's hard to describe, but those of you who know what I mean, you know what I mean. The temptation to start digging through these loot bags is pretty bloody real, but I'm gonna wait till the horde is done, which, by the sounds of things, it seems like it might actually be all over. I'll give it a minute just to see what happens, but I think we're... You know what, let's get brave. Let's go have a bit of a gander. That is the way up, although doing that under pressure of a zombie beating down my face will be a bit of an ask. There's not even any damage over here either. That's actually gone really bloody well. Wow. Really bloody well. Got a couple of loot bags for me to get through. The base is looking splendiferous. I have enough concrete actually to upgrade you guys, so I bloody will while I'm here, because why not? Got exactly enough all the way along. There you go. Got 5 concrete left over. That's gone so well, man. That's gone so bloody well. Let's go get some loot and candy and grab the gubs. And in fact, while I'm thinking about it, given that this is, well, my horde stuff. Oh, actually, I need some more wood. But if I can make another box, like just here, I can have like the horde box and my gubbins box and just store my horde stuff here ready to go for later. But that's a later Josh problem. Let's get some loot and candy and find out what's in the zombies' pockets. I couldn't help it. I'm gonna do it now or else I'll forget to do it later. I'll make one of you. You can just hang out there. Can I repair you? Can I like stitch up your bark and get you back to normal again? Or, yeah, nah, mate. It's a solid yeah, nah, mate. All right, fair enough then. I'll grab all the gubbins bags in a jiffy. And we just go like this. You are everyday gubs like that. Yep, that's fine. And then on the other side, we're gonna go horde night gubs, just them. So then if I do forget to get prepared for a horde night, all the things that I need are already here and waiting for me. So almost all the ammo can go in there. You guys can go there too. Shotgun weapons and stuff can stay with me. Repair kits definitely can go in. A little bit of repairing gubs, some food, some coffees, and some medical supplies. And a hammer, because I have 2 hammers. So then, if the worst thing happens and I'm not prepared, I can just come up to this box, tap R, and I have everything that I need to keep myself safe on that night. You guys go in there too. Nice. Okay. get all my regular gubbins back and store them back where they need to go. Thank you very much. I do need to go and get some more first aid bandos, but that's not too much of an ask. You go to them. Look at that, easy as. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lock you in place. And now there's no more cruising around, wondering why I can't find the shit that I need. This may be a waste of looting candy, but who knows what I might find. Given I'm living in the pine forest, the loot level isn't great already. Search you. Some ammo and a coffee, thank you very much. Another coffee and some ammo, thank you equally as much. Look at that, Mups are looking after me. Don't mind if I do. In fact, I'll eat you right away because I'm very bloody hungry. Eat the rations as well, because why not? Take the rest of you. Ooh, some tier 6 gauntlets and some brass to scrap. I still need to make myself a second forge so that I can start putting in some lead and brass and make myself the ammo stuff that I need to. In fact, let's just stop both of you so I can stack up all that brass, because zombies roll with a lot of brass stuff these days, and scrap it all in one, probably in the workbench upstairs. That's all fine. We'll check the bags down here as well. Nice, more military fiber, which I very rarely use, but I appreciate the hustle for it. More brass there and more coffee. Another shovel. I don't have a good shovel at the moment, so I'm curious to know if that one's going to be any better. More brass gubbins. See, what did I tell you? So you're doing 53 compared to 56. So my current one is better. I'll just scrap you for the iron. Take you out of there and scrap you for the plastic. Yeah, I thought so. So not particularly great, Gubs. May have been a waste of a loot and candy, but I stand by it. But this horde base, whew, what a peach. So I'm just gonna scrap the brass in here to keep it out of my inventory because it takes so long to scrap it down. So to go through and stash away the Gubs that I found. And I want to, if I can manage it, I want to go and make myself another forge. It's already 3:30 though, so it is time for me to wrap up the episode. I'm gonna put the rest of this stuff away and see if I have the Gubs to make it now. So what do we need? We need small stones. I might be cooked already because I think I turned all my stones into concrete. Small stones, clay soil, leather, and duct tape. Well, I mean, I could start scrapping things to get the stones, but it only takes a couple of minutes to go and beat on something to get that. So I think I'll have to do that tomorrow, which is fine. Zeus is still clapping away up there, but that's alright. I'm not too concerned about it. It's red and daunting, but I am not daunted anymore. Where the shit's my base? The fog is so dense, there it is there. I can't even see my bloody horde base. But I can see the sun rising on a brand new day. So I'm gonna have to leave this episode here. We've survived another horde night, which means coming into the next episode for the next 2 weeks, we're raising the difficulty and we're raising the zombie speed. To what? I'm not sure, because I think I'm like just 1 above default now. So I'll tell you what it is at the start of the next one. But I'll have to come back and take on the new and improved and scarier zombies, make myself the new forge, and find my bloody motorcycle, probably by heading off to the desert biome somewhere in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of the Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.